Hello, dear. How are you doing? God bless you. It's another beautiful day in the sight of God, and I hope you are doing well. Now, we're going to be continuing on the subject of purpose. Now, beloved, it is not just enough to know your purpose. It is not just enough to really know how to identify your purpose, but much more important is the fact that how can you build up or develop your purpose. The majority of people have known their purpose. They even know the meaning of purpose. They can define purpose in different ways for you, but they don't know how to develop or to build up their purpose. One thing I want you to understand is the fact that when you discover your purpose, it is in the reach of every man with the resources God has given you around you to be able to use it to build up. To build up is to walk in the direction of what you have been called to do. Now, get this clear. Now, when God created man, He gave man all that requires to actually fulfill his purpose in life. But God never worked for man. God does not have an input on the way man began to work on the purpose He has given the man. God gave man the purpose. Now, it is a duty of the man to be able to groom it up, because everything God gives unto a man must be groomed. And the first thing that a man must do is to gather knowledge in the area of his purpose he has been called into. Have you been called into any area? What is that purpose that you have discovered in your life? You must be able to discover the necessary knowledge to be able to build it up. Now, the Bible said my people perish for lack of knowledge. Now, knowledge is the ability to know, and it has to do with the information you have. The basis of your life right now is based on the information you have about yourself. See, let me tell you, understand something. What you don't know can kill you, whereas what you know can sustain your life. If you don't know much about the area you have been called into, you are going to be a mediocre for life, and people are going to take you for a ride. But the moment you are an expert in the area you have been called into, you are going to be a global celebrity. Now, a lot of people out there, they will tell you, oh, God spoke to me, I had this, I did that, and all that. Yet, the question they need to ask themselves is, why are they struggling in that thing that they said God showed them, the purpose God showed them? The reason is because they don't know much about it. The day you know much about what God has called you into, that is the day your destiny will change for good. The question you need to ask yourself is that, how well do you know? What are the necessary resources you have gathered over the years for you to be able to withstand and be able to, to be somebody that people can reckon with, somebody people can run to for help in time of crisis? What do you know about the area God has called you into? Begin to ask yourself, how well do you know? If they gather a lot of people that you are doing the same thing, how will you be able to stand out? These are questions you need to ask yourself for you to be able to live a really fulfilled life. Now, you must understand is that God did not call any man to fail, but it is given unto every man to either succeed or to fail in life. And it depends on the acquisition of the information you have about the area you have been called into. In all that get knowledge. I beg you, believers, my friends and in all that get knowledge. Now, another thing I want you to understand is the fact that you need to go after people who have proven results about what you want to do. Get note of this. Purpose is not built in isolation. You can't build your purpose in isolation. You must have some people who are like mentors, who have gone ahead of you, who have been able to do what you are trying to do, and they have succeeded in it. You must try to attach yourself to them. And now, mind you, listen to me very well. In the course of you trying to get people who can help you achieve your purpose, achieve your aim in life, be on the watch out for wolves, because a lot of purpose have died because of association. Be very careful of who you attach yourself with, because if you are not careful, you might lose out of purpose. Some people on the surface, they might look to be so great in what they are doing, whereas on the backside, they are only triumphing on somebody else's glory. What does that mean by the word glory? Is that they are only triumphant on somebody else's work and showcasing it as if it is theirs. That you must see somebody who has been able to pay through the thick and thin over the years to be able to prove to you by experiential that I did this myself, I am able to achieve it over the years. Then such a person, and you must understand is the fact that, is this person able to give himself to me? And it also depends on you, how well can you give yourself to the person totally to be able to serve. Now let me tell you something, all the youth out there, nothing will drop on you until you serve. It is your act of service that makes a lot of graces, a lot of things to drop on you. So for you to be able to develop your purpose, you need to be able to attach yourself with people who have had proven results over the time. People who can tell you this is a path to go, and who will not be domineering, who will not try to snatch what you have tried to plant, and they are only there to be able to build you up to help you achieve your purpose. I believe with these 2 points I have given you, you should be able to channel your pattern life. What is the Lord bless you? Goodbye.